Substance abuse among teenagers is a growing concern worldwide, posing significant risks to their physical, mental, and emotional well being. Open conversations and preventive measures are the need of the hour. But tackling this issue requires a collective effort from families, schools, and community. Today, we are honored to have Dr. Manoj Sarin, Principal of Oxford Public School, Garwa, Jharkhand, joining us. With a visionary approach to education and a deep commitment to nurturing well rounded individuals, Dr. Sarin brings valuable insight into how we can address substance abuse among teens effectively and compassionately. Welcome, sir, to the Parenting Summit 2024.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to host you, sir.
Uh,
And
then,
sir, before we start, I would request if you can briefly introduce yourself so that our listeners and viewers would know a little bit more about you, sir.
uh, I'm a person into education by choice, not by
Okay.
chance.
Hmm.
It was way back when I was myself a student in, I think, in class 12. That time onwards, I got some inclination towards teaching, and so I decided that I'll venture into this. And it's almost now 32 years. I started my career as a professional teacher in 1992-93. So almost 32 years of the career where, uh, you know, uh, I've worked in different capacities, starting my career as PGT Computer Science,
Okay.
went on to become principal.
Hmm.
Almost 15, 16 years of my career I've spent in Gujarat.
Hmm.
I've worked in Middle East, I've worked in Rajasthan, I've worked in Bihar, now Jharkhand, UP.
Hmm.
I mean, jokingly, somebody asked me that where do you belong to? I usually say I don't belong to anywhere
Okay.
because because moved so much that scenario is like this. But then,
Right, sir.
this shuffling movement, shifting has really helped me a lot in learning.
Hmm.
When I was in Middle East, the learning was different. When I was in other states of the country, the learnings were different. And so
Hmm.
I think I can say that this is a blessings in disguise that
Right now.
I have it helped me to improve as an individual and an educationist. So
Mhm.
that's how it is. And
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. I think, traveling and working at different parts of the country and across gives you a different perspective about not only, your field where you're working, but knowing the culture,
so
meeting different people from different walks of
facing
the life.
facing
It's,
facing different challenges and
yes, sir.
sometimes odd situations and
Hmm.
looking at them at in a very different perspective because when you come to Jharkhand and you are having some experience similar situation in say Gujarat, and then you look at it and then you realize that a solution which you have implemented in Gujarat will not work here. So
Right. That's a very
so
important thing.
you have
Yes.
to further evolve that what can be done. So,
Right.
that's I feel that's the best part of learning.
Yes, this is and learning is a continuous process. You can't
Yes.
just say, "Okay, I have learned enough." I
So,
think I don't know if anyone can say ever that they have
and
learned enough.
no one. You can't say
We
that. And
all keep learning every day.
the moment you say that, I think you stop growing.
Yes, yes.
I very well, I dearly remember one of the quote of Amitabh Bachchan in one of the KBC program in one of the
Mm-hmm.
season. He said, "Seekhna band to jeena band," something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Very.
and I really fascinate about it. Yes,
Mhm.
he's absolutely right. या अगर आपने ये मान लिया कि आपको सब कुछ आ गया है और अब सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो I think
Right.
that is your end. I think
Correct,
that is
sir.
your end. So
Correct. Correct, sir. So, sir, let's start the session, and I believe you'll be taking us through the through a presentation, right? Through a
yeah,
PPT.
I'll
You,
I
you may
prepared a
put it on, sir.
presentation. Yeah. So
Sure.
I need to share my screen. As the topic goes, uh, addressing substance abuse. So
Right, sir.
let me first of all let us understand what is substance abuse in a layman's language. The excessive use of any drug in such a way that it is detrimental to self, society, or both is known as substance abuse. So, I mean, be it alcohol, be it opium, and all, or whatever, if it is an excessive use and in such a way that it is detrimental, it is known as substance abuse. Now, substance abuse among adolescents in India. So that is a major health and behavioral concern for for almost all the adolescents in India. And I was going through a study which says that almost 22.8% of the adolescents are, involved in substance abuse. That is one of the study, which is a bigger number.
Very serious concern, sir.
Very
22,
serious concern.
22% is
Yeah. And one more study I was going through, and where it says that all the adults, those who have started some addiction, 70% of them have started in their teenagers. So, I mean, that means that teenage is the point or the duration when these kind of habits are being, uh, taken.
You're
So
right, sir. It's very, very
that is
alarming.
yeah, very alarming.
70%.
Yeah. 70% of all those adults, those
Yes,
who
yes,
are
it's
having some kind of addiction. The
correct,
most
sir.
common drugs, I mean, among children which are being used are heroin, opium, alcohol, cannabis, and all. Uh, there are children those who use volatile substances like cough syrups, paint, glue, gasoline, cleaning fluids, and all. So I mean, when you are habitual or addicted, you take anything which suits you. So that is the situation or condition. So let's talk about the prevention of substance abuse, which is for what we are here. So as of now, there is no, in schools there is no sensitization program about these drugs, and that is, a a point of concern that in India there is no such program, especially going on for students or for children. Now, there are some signs which can identify a child is or adolescent is into substance abuse. I mean, teachers or parents they can identify. These are some of the signs, and the list is not exhaustive. So, personality changes such as becoming more introvert or outgoing. That means the personality of the child is changing. Withdrawal and isolation, aggressive behavior sometimes. Sometimes the children they show the emotional instability, the I mean neglecting studies and neglecting normal life activities and outdoor activities and all that. Getting into trouble with authority figures, sometimes getting into arguments with teachers or seniors or something like that. So all these are some of the signs which uh, say that the child might be into substance abuse. Now, the important part, most important part, which is there, that there should be a school-based preventive program for substance abuse. And why it is important that is schools which are if they get into this, they can provide a rich environment to shape attitude behaviors that help youngsters to remain drug free if they start doing this. Teachers, they are definitely having a very great influence over school children. I mean, in young age, children they are कि टीचर ने जो कह दिया वही ठीक है. So बहुत सारे children they students they are kind of fascinated about their teachers. So the school children can influence them and can present the facts about about alcohol, about drugs, and tell them that what is wrong, what is right. So the children should be able to make an informed, healthy choices. Teachers, they interact with children on a regular basis. Of course, they go to classes daily and are in a unique position to present the right message clearly and consistently. So they are having the advantage of telling the children and guiding them, and sometimes molding or motivating them to correct path. टीचर लेड स्कूल बेस्ड प्रिवेंशन प्रोग्राम्स अगर हम लेते हैं, कैन हेल्प स्टूडेंट्स to recognize the negative consequences associated with alcohol and drug use, learn life skills which can help them build their positive qualities, handle difficult situations, and develop healthy program solving skills. So all these things, life skills and all. If such a program is there in school, children can identify ways by which they can have fun and enjoy life without even having any substance abuse, and learn ways by which they can refuse an offer of drugs or alcohol and say no assertively and remain drug free. Sometimes children are under pressure, peer pressure, or some kind of pressure. Sometimes pressure from fascination from outside world and all. So if they can be guided in the school in such a way that they are firm enough to say no, so that can help them. Now, role of teachers as well as now the role of parents. What is the role of parents? The role of parents, that is extremely important in preventing drug abuse among children. They must, means the parents must encourage honest communication and discussion in a non-judgmental manner. Nowadays the parents, they do not have much time for communicating with their children. They don't discuss, and even if they discuss, if the child comes up with something, that parents become judgmental, and so the child does not want to share anything to the parents. So that is not correct. That is detrimental for the child's health. If the parents can have a non-judgmental discussion, I think that will help the child to have confidence among in his or her parent. Practice active listening. The parents have to practice the active listening. Set clear expectations and rules. They should keep on discussing with their children. Set clear expectations. Set clear rules that what can be done, what shouldn't be done, and all that. Be vigilant. That is very important. Be vigilant without getting judgmental. Be vigilant about their kids' activities, behavior, and friends, and intervene as and when they feel that the correction is required.
Very important points you have covered from school point of view. Yes, for teens, teachers, their school staff, principal, it's someone they look forward to and look up to, in fact, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
And they are in a all educators. We are in a position to uh, give them guidance, and they are receptive to it.
yes.
That
True,
is a
true,
very
true.
important point
In
which you
fact,
have
in fact,
covered.
in fact, in fact, I feel that टीचर से ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंशियल शायद टीनेजर की लाइफ में कोई नहीं हो सकता.
Right, sir. Right.
More in most of the cases, or I should say
Hmm.
90% of the cases.
Yes, yes, it's safe to say that 80 to 90% cases
Yes.
you'll see
Yeah.
teens, they actually look up to their teachers, their
True, true, true.
counselors, school staff.
Yeah.
It's a very important part of their life, right?
Yeah.
And if we can have some programs from that side, from it's managed by or organized by schools, it's going to be a wonderful and good
I think it's
impact.
a need of the hour. Need of the
Right,
hour.
sir. Right, sir. And equally, parents, they have their own responsibilities, right? As you rightly said, open communication, and in a non-judgmental way.
Yeah. I mean,
If you're
I come across many parents many times that they say, "सर हम तो पैसा दे रहे हैं, हमने तो बच्चे को स्कूल में डाल दिया, अब आप
Mhm.
जानो और आपका काम जाने." Doesn't work.
Right, right. That
It
approach should
doesn't.
not be there.
Doesn't
Right.
work. It doesn't work.
And we have to spend time with our kids. I'm not
Yes.
saying that every day spend 1 hour, but yes, at least ensure 10 to 15 minutes on a daily basis, because you can't say, "Ki, okay, today's Saturday, let's sit and discuss."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your experience does
No,
that
no, that
work?
you're right. It is not an
It has to be a
official
daily.
setup कि मेरे सैटरडे को मीटिंग होगा.
Correct, correct, sir. So with kids, we also need to see at times their mood because they are all growing up, hormonal changes, plus, they have their own set of things to do. And also we need to find a way to,
and
gel with
and
them.
and and in fact everything can be taken care if a parent can have kind of rapport with the child,
Hmm.
where the child should be able to share any damn thing with the parent.
Correct.
Any damn thing. If
Hmm.
a girl has got a boyfriend, she
Hmm.
should be able to come and tell her mother ki, I'm having a boyfriend. If
Yes, because
that,
see, at this age, it is very normal and natural to have infatuation or to have a liking towards someone. Okay, so we need to guide them,
yes. But what happens?
prioritize things for
Usually,
them instead
usually
of
what
scolding or trying to keep them.
that's it.
Yes, sir.
That's it. That's
Yes,
it.
sir. So these are small, small things if we keep doing. And one thing which you said, which really, for me is a very important thing, that would be that I would underline that you have to watch and keep a watch on their activities, their behavioral change, mood swings, or you know, you have to closely monitor.
Yes,
You have
yes,
to
yes.
make an effort. It's not that you're paying the fee, so school will take care. We as a
I
parent, we
I
have to invest
I
not
come
only money
across
but time.
I come across with a parent. It
Right,
was,
sir.
I think, yes, it was in Gujarat only.
Hmm.
Few months back only. A parent came to me and told me कि हमारे यहाँ तो कोई फेसबुक पे नहीं है, तो आप लोग अपने जो अपडेट फेसबुक पे करते हैं उसके लिंक हम पेरेंट्स को मत भेजिए.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said that it is not compulsory for you to be on Facebook. If you do not want to look at, don't look at. But why
Hmm.
you want everybody to not to, look at it?
Hmm.
And some parents they are interested in looking at their child's photograph on the Facebook page of the school and all that. I mean, if you cannot, in today's scenario, you cannot ask the child not to be on social media,
It is next
right?
to impossible.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
having a scenario like that.
I mean, why I'm talking about this? Because all these things I mean, will take your child away from you.
Hmm.
So
Right.
you have to, be there. You have to be, if your child is on Facebook, you should
Hmm.
be on Facebook with, I mean,
Connected.
his or her friend
Yes.
on the Facebook, so that
Right.
you can see what is happening
Right, sir.
without even commenting on it. If
Correct.
you
Correct.
can do that, you
Hmm.
are monitoring. So that is
Right.
required. That is required.
Wonderful, sir. Thanks a lot for sharing your valuable perspective on such a pressing issue. Your thoughts underlines the importance of, creating a supportive environment where teens feel heard, guided and empowered to make healthier choices. To our audience, substance abuse is a challenge that requires vigilant empathy and proactive action for both parents and educators. Let's remember that open communication and early intervention are the keys to ensure our teens grow into resilient and responsible individuals. As we continue this insightful discussions during the Parenting Summit 2024, committed to addressing such critical topics where care and determination with right. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing the bond with your team. Thank you, sir, once again for taking out time and sharing your thoughts.